What if Nintendo could legally own the very idea of monster battles? A brand new US patent just granted to Nintendo could give them massive power over games like Palworld, Digimon, Temtem, and even future indie hits. But is this really enforceable? Or is it just a scare tactic? Let's break it all down. The patent, filed in 2023 and granted in September 2025, covers the gameplay mechanic of summoning a sub-character, like a monster or companion, to fight enemies on your behalf. It's not just monster battling in general. The patent describes specific steps. You move your player character in a virtual world. You summon a sub-character to appear and fight. If an enemy is nearby, the battle begins with either direct input or automated combat. If no enemy is nearby, the sub-character can move automatically in a set direction. Basically, Nintendo has patented a structured version of what Pokémon has been doing for decades. And now, with Palworld and similar games in the spotlight, this timing is interesting. This patent could affect not just Palworld, which is already in a legal fight with Nintendo, but potentially Digimon, Honkai, Nexus Anima, DokeV, Temtem, Cassette Beasts, almost any game with summon-based combat. Nintendo has just weeks before launching Pokémon Legends, ZA, on October 16th. Securing this patent right now could give them leverage to protect their franchise dominance, or at least scare rivals into backing off. But here's where it gets tricky. Don McGowan, former chief legal officer at the Pokémon Company, says this patent is likely to be ignored. Why? Because of decades of prior art. Monster battles have been around long before Pokémon. Think Digimon, Final Fantasy summons, even early RPGs. Games industry lawyer Richard Hoeg explained that Nintendo probably knows the patent is broad. They might not even want to risk a courtroom fight. Instead, just having the patent creates a chilling effect. Developers and investors may hesitate to back new monster battling games if they think Nintendo might pounce. This is what lawyers call muddying the waters. Nintendo doesn't need to sue everyone. They just need people to think they could. That alone might deter smaller studios. It's the legal equivalent of a boss fight intimidation move. The threat may be more powerful than the actual attack. But there's risk for Nintendo too. If they actually sued, the case could force the court to narrow the patent, stripping away some of its broad power. That's why experts say Nintendo probably prefers to keep it vague and intimidating, rather than test it in court. This also raises bigger questions. Is the U.S. Patent Office really equipped to judge video game mechanics? Lawyer Richard Hoeg suggests maybe not. He points out that law and technology often clash, and game patents especially seem to slip through without deep scrutiny. If Nintendo can patent monster summoning, what's next? Jump mechanics? Crafting systems? Side quests? For creative developers, that's a worrying precedent. Already, Palworld has had to tweak gameplay because of Nintendo's lawsuits. And smaller studios without big legal teams might avoid monster battling entirely. That could stifle creativity and leave us with fewer alternatives to Pokémon. For players, it means less competition, fewer fresh ideas, and Nintendo holding even tighter control over the genre they practically invented. So, is Nintendo's new patent a groundbreaking defense of its crown jewel? Or just a legal scarecrow meant to keep rivals at bay? Either way, the monster battling genre just got a lot more complicated. What do you think? Should companies be able to patent gameplay mechanics like this? Or does it hurt the entire industry? Let us know in the comments. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more deep dives into the stories shaping gaming's future.